Good afternoon. On today's Business Applications Lunch and Learn, I've got Robin Schroeder of Microsoft's Business Applications Emerging Solutions for the North American Time Zone lead. Robin, how are you?
I'm good, Nick. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm really looking forward to spring being right around the corner.
And so am I.
Yeah.
So I think we're synced on that. But for today, what we're going to do is talk a little bit about our emerging solutions portfolio, of which these are some of the newest solutions that really surround the Dynamics portfolio as you know it today, with some new and expanded capabilities, which we're really excited about. So let me jump in and give you a little bit more about that. All right. So again, my name's Robin Schroeder, and I'm delighted to be here today to have an opportunity to talk about our different solutions. Today, we're going to be starting out the first of 4 vignettes, and we're going to be looking at our Dynamics 365 for talent. So Nick and I will both be jumping in, giving you some background on this, a small vignette in order for you to digest, as we will be in further along in the series. So I'll get started with talent. So Dynamics 365 for talent, our approach is really to build a system that focuses on empowering people, both hiring managers and employees, not just automating HR processes, but reimagining them. We understand that most companies already have complex HR architecture in place. We've talked to customers that have up to 20 disparate systems supporting HR. The result is that they have data silos and disconnected people experiences that come through in the hiring process. So Microsoft has a unique advantage in the fact that we have the ability to connect your data, whether you are using our solutions or your current solution. And Dynamics 365 for talent really can differentiate in 3 major areas. First, we unite the talent experience. We leverage LinkedIn as the largest professional marketplace available today, as well as Office 365 productivity tools to ensure that you have a collaborative hiring process that engages your candidates and helps hiring managers make faster, better people decisions. Dynamics 365 for talent also provides pervasive intelligence to ensure the right information is available to the right people at the right time, both for the hiring team and the candidate, and accelerate the time to hire. And then finally, talent is also built on an expansive platform that can integrate into your HR systems and connect those data silos. And this allows you to embrace your current technology, yes, extending this to solve critical business challenges.
Yeah,
Any
Robin,
thoughts on that, Nick? Sorry.
I think it's important to highlight that unified experience, right? It's all about a professional and onboarding or attracting that professional. And there's no better source of information and signals of what that experience is than LinkedIn, right? So the education, the value as a professional, and then being able to bring that into processes and to empower the onboarding and bring it into that process really is a game changer.
Absolutely. And what we find is really talent often is a very important and expensive part of your organization. And you have to use that talent wisely, bring on the right talent, and create that organization where people will thrive. So finding top talent then aligns with finding the right skills to really fuel your digital transformation. Onboarding those employees into your organization to accelerate that new hire impact and their adoption into your culture, as well as Dynamics 365 specifically helps connect that HR, IT, and people in your organization to create that harmonious and really thriving organization.
Yeah, it's critical. Some of the most successful organizations, it starts with people, right? People set the tone for innovation, your culture, the customer's success. And with great people, you want to make sure that you're exactly attracting, onboarding, and managing them efficiently so that you can retain and also amplify that within your culture. You know, what hires are the best hires and how do you successfully scale that throughout the organization? That's one of another differentiator. It's excellent.
Yeah, and truthfully, turnover of employees is expensive. To attracting the right ones, recruiting the right ones, and especially winning the top talent that's out in the marketplace is absolutely critical for any organization. So with our Attract module, we tailor the hiring process to meet the diversity of roles that you're looking to fill. Candidates will feel connected through that hiring experience and reinforce a positive brand image of your company. Additionally, managers have the right tools to build a high-performing team through the use of automated assessment, 360 view of the candidate, and collaborating across the hiring team.
Yeah, it's critical. I think we've all seen in our professional careers when people get onboarded and then things are rocky, right? There's the paperwork and the process and the getting started within the first 30, 60, 90 days. To be able to have that as a smooth transition really helps to accelerate the contribution of that candidate into your culture and to be able to do that repeatedly. And I think those processes, Microsoft obviously can help, and it's at the core of what we're talking about that differentiates the platform. It's excellent.
And top talent, really, you want them to have that immersive experience. You want to put your best foot forward and have that great brand out there with them to say, wow, I'm just having a wonderful experience going through the process and learning about the company and feeling like this is someplace I want to work. So many systems focus on screening out applicants, but we really look at it differently. We want to screen in applicants, and we want to use AI and machine learning to assist in identifying those top prospects to consider. And then you want to reduce the time to hire. The time is of the essence when you have a great candidate. Automating that hiring process, such as interview scheduling, it's imperative for the candidate to feel inclusive of the process and to know they're valued through the process.
Yeah, it's critical, right? You talk about all the scheduling, right? If you're doing interviews with multiple candidates and you need multiple high-level executives to sit with those candidates, how are you taking care of all that logistics, the process, the scheduling, the integration of notes and collaborating that across the hiring team? It's a headache, and really the resolution of that headache is what we're talking about.
Yeah, and getting that right is going to keep that candidate interested to stay in discussion with your organization. And I'll jump back to actually to something you started in, kind of some of the thread you were talking about is the onboarding. This is another critical area that we find we have a very significant differentiator, and that is accelerating that new hire once they're on board to create impact and standardizing that onboarding process through guided learning, or all of the things that make them fast time to value to the organization. It reinforces a culture of inclusion, which has a direct impact on increasing retention and creating a high performing team. So onboarding we see as a big imperative that companies need assistance doing well, and we have the right tool to do that. All right, that's a little taste for today on our talent solution. Nick, any closing statements?
No, Robin, this has been very helpful. There's so much value, not only building upon the relationships within LinkedIn, but also the processes and the collaboration that Microsoft can help empower our customers. There's so much that goes on to successfully doing that repeatedly within an organization. And like you said, time is money, right? Those expensive or high caliber resources, they want a good experience. And how do you do that systemically? And we've got the tools and platforms to help empower our customers. So thank you again for your time. This has been very helpful, and we'll look forward to adding some of the additional demonstrations and where to find out more in the show notes. But again, thank you, Robin. This has been excellent. We appreciate your time.
Great. Thanks for having me, Nick. Looking forward to the next one.